Cause I'm gonna tell you, if you're in a situation like that, Vietnam, they drop you off, you're a paratrooper. They drop you off in the jungle of Vietnam, and America then left you out there by yourself in the Vietnam goddamn conflict. You know, they didn't have to leave you out there. America could have went in Vietnam in large numbers, and they could have got to the bottom of it if they wanted. It was a research project. You see what I'm saying? If America wanted to win Vietnam, they could have won it, for real. America got just that much power, man. If they wanted to level Vietnam in one day, they could have did it. But they didn't want to do it like that. They wanted to test your faith. They wanted to see where you was at. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, like, you know. And I'm going to tell you, in some situations, I don't care how brave you in, I don't care what gang you in. What the hell you finna do in Vietnam with one goddamn gun? Like, you one man with one gun, your gang in America. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, the helicopter then drop you off in the middle of nowhere. I don't give a damn what frat you in. It ain't finna help you in Vietnam. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying. If the only thing I can tell you that can regulate your pressure, your heart rate and stuff, just don't show up unless you mean it. You know what I mean? Come around when you definitely need to. You know what I mean? Because it ain't gonna do nothing but get you upset, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna think about good times and bad times. You know, you have to think about neither one of them, for real. You could have still been doing what you was doing. You know what I mean? For real. I mean, am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Am I right? You could have been on the same goddamn blood level, blood pressure, heart rate. You know what I'm saying? Don't be tempted, man, to do something that you don't have to do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Unless you just absolutely have to. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm trying to tell you, man. Because as soon as you left, all they was talking about was Moran on the radio. They said Moran is a hero on ESPN. Man, they said Moran name 1,000 times when that man left up out of there. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. They know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might not think they know, but goddamn, they know what time it is. You know, it could be misleading. It might not be 100% right, but they gonna say something somewhere on the level of something that's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna do. Like, you know? So that's all I'm trying to tell you. You can go back and think it's a game. Go to ESPN podcast. Go to YouTube and type in Stephen A. 31919, and I bet you he gonna be talking about Moran for a whole hour. That's what he gonna be talking about. After Mario left the barbershop. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like, you know, I mean, I don't know how many goddamn conflicts that you've been in. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, but all I can tell you, man, I pray like a mug, you know. I've been in some conflicts myself, you know what I'm saying? But just like Cadillac told me, Cadillac that played for Auburn, that dude said, get what? He said, goddamn, don't pull me down because you drowning. He said, goddamn, I know you going through some things, but goddamn, don't drag me down because you going down. You know what I'm saying? Don't pull me down because you drowning, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're going through. You know? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're going through, man. You know? But I tell you, there is what they call a chain of command. You know, if you sincere, the chain of command will tell you. You know, you go, you know what I'm saying? You follow the chain of command, seniority. You know what I'm saying? You go through seniority. That's how you show your respect. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. And if you don't have no respect for authority, goddamn, that's why you there. That's all I can tell you. If you don't got no respect for the chain of command, it's gonna show it. It's gonna tell on itself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The whole organization gonna tell on you, even though you're a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You're a part of it, but they gonna tell on you. And sometimes they be lying. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they do lie. I ain't saying that you're right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you know, here in Montgomery, they consolidate. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna say that's just Mario from Indiana. They gonna say, no, that's Mario from Nintendo too. That's Mario from Krusty Krab. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say that's Mario Luigi brother too. That's Mario that say, oh baby, you got what I need. You see what I'm saying? That's how folks in Montgomery do stuff. So I gotta tell you, man, if you know, guess what? Nardo travel a path every day, just like goddamn the Prophet Muhammad. I travel the same way every day, and I just don't need no extra distraction, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't, man. I don't need nobody to act and hop on what you thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me hop on that bandwagon that Mario from Indiana was on, and let me get some points off of it. I just can't afford it right now. You know? That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't got time for it. You know? But at the end of the day, if you was sincere, that's your business. If you wasn't, it's your business. You know what I mean? But that ain't your business, though. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, your reasons for why you did what you did, you know, it might be a personnel thing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, only you know why. You know, you went through the things you did. You know, why y'all got into the conflicts y'all got into. Why some people got messed up real bad behind. I don't know, man. I'm just saying I don't have time for it. I'll never forget, man, last lifetime number 6, and last lifetime, I'll never forget. I was going through my 4th marriage. I was married to Khadijah, and we had 4 kids. And I'll never forget. All my kids was doing good except the firstborn boy. He was going through hell later. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why we was going through it like that. Because his mama had made an arrangement with another lady, and she said, you know, she told me that Nardo is much more than just a regular man. He need more than one woman. That's what she said. And she made an arrangement that I could be, you know, I wasn't a gigolo or no pimp like that, but she said that she get tired quick. That's what she said. She said she can't make love all day and all night. So she made an arrangement so I could be with as many nice women as she can find. You know what I'm saying? Any woman that she approved of and she agreed that was a nice addition to the family, she said it was all right for me to be with them. You know? Because she said she said Coronado got just tremendously, he have a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? She said she used to tell him, girl, if you don't tell him that he can't have none, you know what I mean? He can go all day and all night like that. So she made an arrangement so that I can make out when I needed to. But in the end, even though she had signed the paper and said that, you know, that I could do that, she got mad. When she seen the first baby look just like me, that first baby boy, when he looked just like me, she was very jealous. I'm talking about very jealous. Because everybody, they wasn't teasing her, but she was like, that baby looked just like Coronado. And see, she got kind of jealous because she wasn't holding the baby, you know what I mean? Another woman was holding the baby. You know what I'm saying? Another woman got credit for holding that baby, nurturing that baby, feeding the baby, teaching the baby right from wrong. And she was jealous for a long time. Like. And then when I had that second child, it was another boy. She came up with nothing but lies on how she was gonna make the baby boy stronger than the oldest boy. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Man, her whole life raising the second child, she made the second child seem like he was an emperor. You're an emperor. You're more than the king. You're a god and stuff like that. And that's how she fed him and raised him his whole life. That he was stronger than what he really was. And, you know, one day telling him he was going to be goddamn supreme controller and all that stuff, man. And it just really messed a whole lot of stuff up. Like, now, I tell you, like, jealousy is a very, man, I'm talking about, man, that thing is dangerous, like. It's dangerous jealousy. When it become more than just jealousy, it become a part of somebody's way of life. That they just that jealous and mad at you. That they finna destroy the relationship of you, them, and the child. They finna make people go separate ways. You know, they forcing people to go separate ways because this lady fixed on making the baby the oldest child, and it ain't just it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? The baby ain't never gonna be the oldest child. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? One time she came in there and she seen the goddamn granddaddy was sick. Then man, she done went in there and took my oldest child driver's license, social security, cologne, clothes, then dressed him up and told the granddaddy that this the oldest child. And went in there and was, asking him, can you help me pay for my school and going to college and stuff? And get what? He thought he was the older boy because he loved the older boy. He said, man, there ain't nothing you can't get. But she sit up there and told him to go in there and lie to him. I'm talking about she raised the boy to be an ID theft. He ain't nothing but a thief to this very day. Man, I tell you, that Negro lie about every damn thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I just stopped talking to him. I don't even talk to him anymore. Because everything that he concoct is a lie, ladies. He don't, the truth is just not in him, you know what I'm saying? She didn't raise him to tell the truth. She raised him to lie and take advantage of people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And she always told him she paid the police off, she paid the sheriff off, she paid everybody off, and got them thinking this is the way it's supposed to be. And then but a cold-blooded liar, ladies. That's all he is. A cold-blooded liar too. He cold with it. I'm talking about he ice cold with it, ladies. The nigga lie about every damn thing. Yeah, but I sure hate it. I sure hate it. But that was last lifetime. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I hope y'all ain't going through nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that really causes the church to go different ways. The mosque, it starts separating. You know, instead of having Taj Mahal, now they got goddamn Kingdom Hall, goddamn Abernathy Hall, all kind of bullshit. You know? My frat ain't your frat. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, Cedric Dunn's Hall, stuff like that. Lockheed Hall, all kind of shit. Aaron Hall, Ted Riley and Guy, Bernie Sanders, all kind of stuff. And at first it was just a Taj Mahal, ladies. But you see, all them lies that she told got everybody else lying too. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody she paid off, they made an oath that they was gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Even if they got caught, you know. But that don't never pan out though. You better believe somebody ain't going to jail. Nigga, I ain't going to jail for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it get real serious. You know, even to the death, you supposed to be a thoroughbred liar, just like the rest of them. But you already know somebody in the frat, Nigga, I know I said it, but I ain't finna go to jail. Hell no. My freedom is more valuable than that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about it really make you angry then. You know what I'm saying? You up there telling me this one way in and one way out. This nigga said, F that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to jail for you. Then they called you a monkey. I ain't going for you, monkey. ASS Negro. And he meant it too. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? You know probably why he said that? Because he thought about it. That oldest child and his mama been suffering their whole life because this woman jealous of them. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't up there and sit up there and join that Boy Scout Winston Blunt Lodge, and all they do is tell lies. And you know what a lot of them did? They just transferred and went to another one. They said they tired of going to Winston Blunt Boy Scout Lodge number 2. They said them niggas don't do nothing but lie. And they didn't join the Boy Scout temple where they don't do no lying at. And they say they love it. They ain't been back there since, lady. They say they see the Boy Scout from the other one, they don't even speak to them. Even though they brothers and stuff. Don't even talk to them, lady. Because they said they ought to be ashamed of themselves. You know? Sad, but it's true, lady. Well, I think, I don't know if that's going to make y'all feel better. Because I can't change Steve. I can't change Steve and Steve A. Smith and Stevie Wonder. I can't change that, lady. They said that y'all was fixed on doing something, and that's one of the penalties to it. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of the penalties. Tomorrow you'll know the next one, the next greatest hit that's coming up. You know? But I'll tell you something in the past that you probably forgot about. Aretha Franklin, the Queen, you know, that was one of the major ones. Well, I'm talking about really major. And then the dude from 90210, you know what I'm saying?